Welcome. I hope you're sitting comfortably. Let's begin session 6. Okay, yeah, so I just wanted to say at session 6, thank you to you. It's good to hear how you're getting on, and well done, it seems. One person said it felt like I was stepped into my body for the first time, which is wonderful. Another person saying they're going out for a walk and they can feel the life, feel the energy around them in a new and inspiring and alive way. So um, that's great. And for those of you that it's not quite so dramatic, it'll come. Sometimes it's a slow. We're hearing all about curves these days. Sometimes it's a slow, gradual curve. Other times we can feel quite a difference quite quickly. So, but I'm very happy to hear that it's Kumye is working for a lot of people. And that's not down to me. I'll take a little bit of credit from just being the go-between, but really to yourselves for making the commitment and for entering fully with your heart and mind. But also, I think we should appreciate the people at Dharma Publishing. This book was published 42 years ago, and so there's been generations of students who've helped continue and develop the Kumye path, if you like. Some of them, for example, my teacher, Arno Maitland, was there at the very beginning. And so he's dedicated more than 40 years of his life to spreading and sharing Kumye. And then, of course, we can think about Tarzan Tulku himself, who wrote the book. It was an oral lineage, so it's the first time they'd been written down. He arrived in America around 30 years old as a refugee. He'd completed a full education in Tibet. His father was a lama and a physician. And also one of his root teachers was Yamyang Khyentse Chökyi Lodro, who was the most revered teacher at the time in Tibet. And Yamyang Khyentse Chökyi Lodro could trace his teachers in a continuous lineage all the way back to Buddha Shakyamuni. So we're really, by doing Kumye today, for example, we're part of that lineage. So many of you are inspired by the fact that there's a group of us gathering together in a community all around the world, practicing Kumye at the same time. But also we can extend that through time. Kumye has had a long journey to come to this place. And if we believe in cause and effect, even science believes in cause and effect these days, then what we're doing today has an effect going forward into the future. So we can really feel, you can really feel like you're at the center of something special. Someone said in their feedback that they were going for a walk and they felt alive and they felt life around them and flowing through them. So today we're going to stimulate the energy in the body so we can feel life flowing through us. We can maybe identify some holding, release some holding, smiling, entering into this openness. And the openness is a place of balance where we've calmed down the overactive energy, we've awakened what is dormant, creating a balance, an inner balance, and then we feel attuned to the world. So that's perhaps what this person was feeling. When we're deeply in touch with ourselves, then we become attuned with the world, and then the separation between inner and outer, it's not so clear anymore. So we'll begin with the 7 gestures. If you haven't already, we're sitting in an inspiring meditation posture, feeling the ground beneath us, weight evenly distributed on both sit bones, the hands, palms down, resting on our knees or thighs. We don't have to look, we can feel the hands on the legs. The spine is alert yet relaxed. stack of golden coins balanced one on top of the other. And then the chin tucked slightly in toward the throat, so the back of the neck is aligned with the spine. Jaw relaxed, mouth slightly open. Feeling the breath through nose and mouth. Tip of the tongue lightly touching the palate above the top front teeth, if it's not too distracting. And of course, in Kumye, we bring our attention into the body. And that's at the beginning. It's easiest if we have our eyes closed, maybe. But if you feel very settled already, you're having your eyes open with a soft gaze. The eyes open is the seventh gesture. And then we do the exercises and we feel our body may be relaxing, but can we relax our mind? Open the aperture of our focus so that we can be aware of all 7 gestures at the same time. We can't do that if we're concentrating too intensely. So today we're going to do 7 exercises, so quite a few more than we normally do. But we might just do 1 repetition of some of them. But let's, instead of thinking of it as 7 different exercises, we're going to begin now. Let's move and pause, sitting, moving again. It's all one. From the 7 gestures, breathing evenly through nose and mouth. We let our head come forward and our chin moves down towards our chest. Let the head hang loosely and the shoulders relaxing. And just take some easy breaths in this position. The back of the neck is long, opening, lengthening. The spine is tall. It's just the neck, just the head bending over and the neck opening and lengthening. And the throat and the front we feel compacting and condensing. So we can release on the out breath, we can release any holding in the throat. And actually then we may find our head just moves another fraction down under its own weight, hanging loosely. As we release tension in the shoulders and in the throat. And then inhaling, the head comes back up in one smooth movement to the center, and then exhaling, the chin goes high. And now we rest in this posture with the chin up, breathing evenly through nose and mouth. With the chin up, the mouth falls open slightly, throat opening, chest opening, shoulders low and relaxing, belly relaxing. Breathing evenly through nose and mouth. And then with attention on the back of the neck and inhaling, our head comes forward, the chin coming down until we're looking straight ahead. Looking straight ahead in a casual way, with a soft gaze. Take a few easy breaths. Just as a natural rhythm to the breath, let it be as it is. We feel the breath. You may feel it as it touches the back of your throat. We breathe into the belly. And then exhaling. Then we move our left ear toward our left shoulder. And we feel the right side, our right shoulder up to our right ear, opening and lengthening. As the head hangs loosely under its own weight. The right side opening and lengthening. The left side condensing, compacting. Shoulders relaxing. And then inhaling, the head comes back up to the center. It's a smooth in-breath and a smooth movement. And then right ear to right shoulder, exhaling. And let's pause for a moment in that position, breathing easily, naturally. Left side of the neck from the ear to the shoulder opening, lengthening. And the right side compacting. Then inhaling, the head comes back up to the center. Smooth inhale, smooth movement. And then we'll do the head rotations. So they can be small circles or bigger circles. Rotating the head in one direction. Make the movement slow so that we ease through any tension or tightness. We don't skip it. If we move slowly through, the tension can melt. The held energy can flow again. And we move evenly. So we give equal attention to each part of the movement. And the next time your head is forward, with your chin down, just pause there for a moment. And then reverse the rotation, so the head rotates in the opposite direction. Again, the movement is slow and even and smooth. Also the breath. So we're not holding the breath or tripping up the breath. We let it flow naturally. And the next time your head is forward with your chin down, just pause there for a moment. And then we lift our head so we're back in the 7 gestures. Feeling the difference. What's new? What is changing? Then you may want to sit forward on your chair a little bit so that we can rotate the shoulders. Remember, we keep our spine tall, so we're not crouching down. Keep our spine tall, a good posture, and the chin in a little and the head stays still. And then the left shoulder moves slowly back. As the right shoulder comes forward. And we relax in this position. Get comfortable. As if we were going to stay like this for a day or two. You need to get comfortable. Otherwise you couldn't bear it. So where are you holding? The sides of the body, where are you resisting? The belly? The mind? So as we exhale, we let go of any resistance, any opinion. Loosening the sides of the body and the belly. And then without moving physically, just get ready to bring the left shoulder forward. Just prepare for the time when we'll move. So we just drop any resistance without moving physically. We're relaxing fully. Now we can move. Left shoulder starts moving forward. And the right shoulder moves back. One smooth movement. Again, we get comfortable. Without losing the intensity of the posture, we relax deeply within it, loosening the sides of the body, loosening the belly, relaxing the shoulders. Feel your right shoulder. Put your attention into your right shoulder and then into your left shoulder. They're quite different. And now very slowly we start moving back. Until we're back in the 7 gestures. Our attention in the body, feeling the difference. Left shoulder coming up, right shoulder goes down. The head stays upright. So if you like, the head and the left shoulder up, right shoulder down. Feel the difference in the shoulders. One high, one low. And bring your attention to the belly area. There's a natural curve in the belly. Left side of the body long, right side of the body condensing. Relaxing the belly. There's a natural curve in the belly. Where are you holding? In your breathing? In your mind? In your body? Breathing evenly through nose and mouth. Maybe your mind has had enough. Come into your body. Feel. In your body you're fine. Mind always has opinions. Without moving physically yet, get ready to bring your left shoulder down. So just relaxing fully in this posture. It's over now. Now we can move as slow as you can ever remember moving. Left shoulder coming down. Right shoulder coming up. And in a continuous smooth movement, the right shoulder continues up and the left shoulder goes down. Attention to the belly. We feel right side of the body long. Left side compacting. Smiling. Not holding. No opinion. Only feeling. And again, very slowly. Right shoulder coming down. Until we're back in the 7 gestures. alive, here, now. Life flowing through us. Life all around us. Light, gentle body awareness, supported by the coming and going of the breath. So we can stand. We're going to do transforming emotions. It's where we bend our knees, keeping our back vertical and our chin in a little, so the back of the neck aligns with the spine. Okay? So we feel the contact on the ground. Why not contact with the earth? The center of the earth. As you exhale, exhale as if into the center of the earth. So inhale into your belly and exhale down as if it's reaching the center of the earth. Attention in your hands and your arms. They're not empty pipes. Feel the life flowing through your arms, out through your fingers. And very slowly feeling your hand moving through space, your left hand moves up to your right shoulder. Right hand to left shoulder. Every movement can be deeply felt and gracefully performed. Relaxing in this position with your hands over your shoulders, or as close as you can manage. Whatever variation works for you. Looking ahead casually. The knees bend, so the knees go out over the toes and the butt goes down towards your heels. Maybe not bending too much. The The back is vertical. And we lower to a place where the heels start coming up off the ground. Where is the tension? Where is the holding? As you exhale, you can release and relax the holding. Then just come up a fraction. Come up enough just so you can feel your weight evenly distributed on your feet, front and back, left and right. Breathing evenly through nose and mouth. Breathing into any tension, any holding, especially in the belly or the thighs or the knees. When we bring the breath there, places of blockage can become places of energy. If you're going into thoughts and opinions, come back into the body. Feelings and sensations, the raw feelings. No labels, no judgment, no good and bad. Now very slowly the legs straighten and we release our arms in a graceful movement. So we're standing up or straightening the legs and feeling our arms moving through space. Light, gentle body awareness, supported by the coming and going of the breath. Each time we become aware we've been distracted, that's wonderful. That means we're back. Our attention in the body, feeling the difference. What's new? Bring your attention into your arms and your hands. Feel life flowing through your arms, from your heart if you like. From your heart, through your arms, into your hands. The hands coming up in front of us. Breathing evenly. Don't hold the breath. Don't hold any tension in your belly, releasing in the belly. Until our hands are at shoulder height. And then bring the palms facing, as if we're holding a ball of energy in our hands now. Can you feel a ball of energy in your hand. If not, just imagine a ball in your hands. Lift the ball above your head. Of course, we do that slowly. Without arching the spine, reach up. Exhale fully. Now we're going to lean to the left, holding the ball, leaning to the left a little. So the right side of the body is long. You don't have to lean very far. Reach up and to the left a little. Feel the right side of your body. From the hips, your ribs, your armpit, opening and lengthening. Now bring the ball back to the center. And to the right. You don't have to lean over too far. Our weight is evenly distributed on both feet. The left side of the body, opening and lengthening. Back to the center, reaching up as we're coming to the center. As if you're lifting the ball over the crowd. And to the left. And to the center. Slow, even movement. Supported by the breath. To the right. Center. Feel the contact on the ground. To the left for the final time. Feel your contact with the earth and the ball above your head and the sky above the ball. Back to the center. Each time you go into your head, a thought comes up, let it go by coming into the body. To the right for the last time. And back to the center. Turn your palms so the palms are facing out, the backs of the hands are facing each other. Reach up, exhale fully, feet flat on the ground, but as tall as you can, exhaling fully. And then let your arms come down the sides. Attention in the hands, in the arms, the different feeling tones as your arms move through space. Attention in the body, any feelings and sensations that weren't there before. And our attention is light. We have interest and kindness, no judgment. We give space. What's held can become less dense. That held tension can melt, become less dense. And what's moving and flowing, we let it interact throughout the body and beyond the body. Coming back to our chair. Coming back to the 7 gestures, actually, not the chair. Our habit, our pattern, is to go into the head. A thought rises, we follow it, we chase it. In Kumye, we're bringing our attention into our whole body, feelings and sensations. The path to yoga begins when we realize what we are looking for is within. What a relief. How much easier relaxation will be or would be if we believed that happiness and the causes of happiness are within us. Don't need to look outside of ourselves for happiness and the causes of happiness. The path to yoga begins when we realize what we are looking for is within. Our attention in the body, nurtured and nourished by the feelings and sensations in the body. Then thoughts become a little bit ridiculous, coming and going and not helpful at all. To a standing position. We need enough space to move our hands in front of us and above our head. Feel the earth beneath you. Open to the sky above and feel the earth beneath you. Feel life in your arms, in your hands. Feelings, sensations, or energy or life, all the same. Put your attention into your arms and your hands. Because when the arms come alive, the effort becomes different. If we merge the breath with the feelings, the movement becomes almost effortless. Our hands moving up in front of us, palms down to shoulder height. And then we just let as one hand goes up a few centimeters, the other goes down. And we keep going like this. Very small movement. One up, one down. Relax your thighs and your belly. Feel the sensations in your hands and your fingers as your hands flutter up and down in this way. And without losing that sensation, that feeling, make the movement a little bigger. Have your attention in both arms at the same time, the different feeling tones as the hands move up and down past each other. Keep your attention in the hands as the motion or the range gets bigger. It's almost as if we're swimming in space. Your attention in your hands and your arms. Now the range is getting quite big. One arm above you, high up, and the other by your side. But still we have the same quality in the movement. Can we be aware of both arms at the same time as they move through space? Now the arms move behind us a little, one high, one low, until the range is as big as it can be. They're moving apart, and then they come together, they cross, and they move apart again. Can you move a little quicker, but continuing with the same kind of attention, contacting the different feeling tones, staying in contact with the feeling tones as your arms move. Now very slowly, slow down a little bit if you were going faster, and gradually decrease the range. So we're going back to the 0 where we started. Relax your belly, relax your thighs. The knees are not locked. Navel into the spine a little. Breathing evenly through nose and mouth. And then they're just buzzing, like fluttering, like butterfly wings. Very slight movement. And then still. Relax your shoulders. And then very slowly letting your hands come back down. If we move with the breath, the effort becomes almost effortless. Light attention to the back of your neck. The chin in toward the throat a little, so the back of the neck aligns with the spine. Breathing evenly through nose and mouth. I'm going to make another suggestion. And whatever you think, or if you think, oh no, switch that to oh yes. Oh yes. If you like to follow just in your mind, visualizing, you can. But for the rest of us, we're going to bend forward from the waist. So it's important our knees are not locked and our navel is in towards the spine a little. Arms coming up. Feeling the hands moving through space. Hands above our head, reaching up. And then with an arching quality, we reach out and down. The head stays between the arms. Slight bend in the knees. Breathing evenly through nose and mouth, releasing any holding as we move down. Feel your back, the vertebrae of your back opening as you bend forward, and relax with your hands, your arms, and your head hanging loosely. And coming up, reaching out, the head between the arms, breathing evenly through nose and mouth. Stay with the breath. And then we reach up, the arms spread a little, the chin up a little, mouth falls open, breathing evenly, with the tension on the back of the neck. The head only comes forward until we're looking straight ahead, and then bending forward from the waist again, moving on the breath, with the breath, head between the arms, breathing evenly. Reaching out as an arching quality as we go down. Release any holding in the belly and the chest. Let your arms and head hang loosely. Coming up, moving on the breath. Chin high, chest up. Then the head coming forward until we're looking straight ahead. Then we begin folding forward from the waist for the final time. Coming up. Chin high. Contact with the earth, open to the sky above. Head coming forward till we're looking ahead. Then the arms coming down, just the arms only. bring our experience back to the seat. And we relax into the 7 gestures. Light, gentle body awareness supported by the coming and going of the breath. Feel the ground beneath us, the earth beneath us, open to the sky above us, and centered in our heart. So, thank you very much. That's the end of session 6. Have a good day today. I know our days are going to look very different, but maybe for each of us, we can do our best to bring some peace and tranquility into the activity that follows now. Thank you. See you for session 7.